Yo, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something that I'm way too excited about. A Naruto themed video. Guys, I've waited like really long to do a Naruto themed video. Today we are going to be ranking 100 Naruto characters. I didn't make the tier list, I will be honest. So if your favorite characters are not in it, not my fault. I know tier lists are far from trending now, but it's a very easy video to make, so why the heck not? Also, these characters are not ranked by power or speed or pure strength, who would win in fights. Fuck that. We are ranking my favorite characters, but if you would like to see me rank characters by power, speed, favorite Akatsuki members, blah 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 blah, all of those, then do let me know and like the video and all that. Thank you. So it's the standard format. S plus through to F. S good. S plus really good. F really stinky. Really stinky. And without further ado, let's feckin' do it. Number 1 on the list is Might Guy. Might Guy's father, the eternal, the man that sacrificed himself to save his son and his son's friends or team. They were on a mission, yeah, against the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist. My guy did not know any ninjutsu or genjutsu, hence him being the eternal genin. But I rate him. I rate him purely for being a good dad. So we'll put him in B tier. B tier seems good. Good for him. Kaguya. Not gonna lie, guys, I do not like Kaguya. Yeah, she's strong as fuck and all that, but I don't know, she's dumb. She's really dumb. The way she got beaten, I don't know. I know that's the writers, not really Kaguya, but the writing affected her. So I'm gonna put her, controversial opinion coming up, in D tier. She's stinky. Haku. Were you guys not super fucking stressed when he trapped Naruto and Sasuke in that trap with like the mirrors and stuff? Just like pew pew, just kept hitting them, teleporting from mirror to mirror. That was stressful. It's a really sick Kekkei Genkai, but my god, that stressed me out. But I really liked Haku, like after that, when they went into his backstory and all of that, and how dedicated he was to Zabuza. For that, I'm gonna put him in a high B, because I feel like the A category is gonna be flooded. I do like a lot of characters. Next up is Pakun, Kakashi's summon, or one of Kakashi's summons. His main one, because he can't summon him alone. Weird. Or in a group of dogs. Pakun is cool. Pakun can smell anything. They should really employ Pakun at an airport to sniff bags for the, you know what I'm talking about. He's also really funny. Kind of a dick. I like that. I'm gonna put Pakun in A. Our first A tier is a dog. Pretty cool, right? As you can see, this list is going to be... Next up, we have Mr. Kiba. It pains me to say this. It doesn't actually, because it's what I believe. But it might pain a lot of people to hear this. Kiba is one of my least favorite characters. My god, that guy is annoying. he's so cocky and he never backs it up. He's like, I'm gonna become Hokage. Fang over fang. Poof, dead. Not dead, he never died, but he doesn't win much. He's all bark and no bite. See what I did there? Because he's from a dog training clan. I'm putting Kiba right in the fucking F tier. Yeah, Kiba's going in F. Now Akamaru, on the other hand, which is Kiba's pet and companion, coolest dog in existence. I am naming my next dog, when I own one, Akamaru, because I really like Akamaru. Badass dog, terrible trainer. Great trainer, but the trainer's shit, if that makes sense. He's not shit at training, so the only thing Kiba's good for was training Akamaru, in my opinion. I'm putting Akamaru in A as well. I do have an attachment to Pakun as well, but I think he just edges it, you know. Whew, next up, Miss Hinata Hyuga. We've got royalty on the list, people. Hinata, hot as fuck. I'm kidding. She is normally meek and mild, well, she always was, but boy did she have balls when she had to save her friends, and especially Naruto. Remember when she fucking charged at Pain? Didn't end well, but big ups to Hinata for that. She's also a high A, might even move her up to S, we'll see. But there are some bangers on this list. Next up we have Kurama. What a turnaround of a character. Which is going to be a common theme, by the way. The writers of Naruto really like to make you hate someone and then love them. So this is going to be a very top-heavy list. Warning in advance. Kurama hated Naruto, treated him like a piece of shit for... Oh shit. Hated Naruto for like 70%, maybe even more of the show. And then turned around like that. And he became really fucking cool. But even as a dick, when he was a dick, I liked him. So he's also, would you look at that, A tier. Nah, he's cooler than Hinata. Now we've got one of my top 10 characters, Shino Aburame. I love Shino. He's so, I don't know, the way he speaks and the way he fights, he's just really mellow. He's just sick, and his jutsu is fucking cool. I hate bugs, but it'd be cool to control bugs, because then you could sleep peacefully at night. You're like sleeping, and then a mosquito comes down, it's like, zzz, and then you just go, and it fucking flies away. It's just like, I'm not gonna bite you. You're my boss. How cool is that? That's not why I like him that much, though. S tier for Mr. Shino. Our first S tier, and I think it's fitting that his name starts with an S. And next up, we have my second favorite, and at times, my favorite character. Shikamaru Nara. This guy, he's too fucking sick. My Twitter name is even Shikamaru. Twitter display name. Which will be down in the comments. Why not plug it? I don't know. Shikamaru is a fucking walking genius. His original character, like OG Shikamaru, reminded me a lot of myself at school. As in, he just didn't want to be there. He was really lazy. Like, this is such a drag. And then when they showed how fucking smart he was, it just took him to the next level. But he never lost that like, this is such a drag element. He's a great strategist. And Shadow Possession Jutsu is probably my favorite jutsu for some reason. It's got tons of weaknesses, but it's so fucking cool. So Shikamaru is going to be our first character in the S+ tier, and be like, he'll barely be joined by anyone. Not many people will join him up there. Not many people. Next up, we have Choji, Shikamaru's best friend. In OG, for like 90% of OG, I didn't really have any feelings towards him. It's just like, he's a filler. He's a main filler. You know, one of them, like, they're repeatedly there, but they're not main characters. He's a main filler. It's probably a better name for that. But that's the name I'm giving him. When that guy sacrificed himself for his comrades, bro, tears. He took the third food pull. Was it red or black one? Can't remember. It's a while ago and I watched that. When he knew he would have to take something that would kill him, but it would also give him enough power to beat Jirobo, I think that's his name, from the Sound 4. Dude, that's the scene after that. Like when he's lying against the tree. Fuck me. Tears. So fucking sad. Choji is going in. Okay, but besides that, he's standard. He's a standard character, but I do really like him. So he's going high A. High A. Ino, nah. Just one of those characters again, you know? You don't like them, then you like them. But she's a bit annoying for me, especially her earlier phase. So I'm just going to put it in A tier. Oh, guys, I do apologize. This one is going to be as controversial as the Kiba one and the Kaguya one. Rock Lee. Great backstory. Great. Yeah, he was written well, but the character himself, like his story was written well, but he himself annoys me so much. The one thing he's got going for him is he's motivational, but very, very annoying character. Personal opinion, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I think I don't want to be too harsh. Actually, there are scenes where, like, the second Chunin exams where he fights against, you know, the guy with the Seven Heavens breathing technique. I really like Lee there, actually. And, like, there's other scenes like that where he fights, where I do like him, but still, for as well known as he is, he didn't do much. So I think I'll put him in B. This is all subject to change before you dislike the video, guys. Next, we have the main man himself. The main character, the one the show is named after. 1010. I'm kidding. Naruto. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Naruto, but he's not up there in my favorites. Obviously, who can't like him? He's impossible not to like, but he's not a favorite for me. Like, he's sick, he's powerful, he's sick. He is... Okay, let me tell you something. My favorite characters, a lot of the time, are extremely devoted to him, which is weird. The way they treat him is what makes me like them so much, a lot of the time. So, for that, I guess I can put him in S+. But he's not one of the favorites for me. There will be other people above him. Yeah, but it's Naruto. What else can I say? He's sick. He's really sick. Plot armor thick, though. Thick plot armor. Next up, we have 1010. A lot of people hate 1010. I like 1010. I like 1010. I really like 1010. I'm kidding. Yeah, her jutsu is a little whack, but it's also really useful. She doesn't do much. And I just like her overall as a character. Like, I like her more than... I like her more than most of the female protagonists and more than a lot of the males. She's also going to get an A for me. She's probably above Hinata. Nah. Okay, fine. She's above Ino. I said she's above Ino. bitch. Feck off. There we go. Neji Hyuga. RIP's in the chat for Neji Hyuga. Neji, fucking sick character. Fucking sick. Goddamn. I really hated him the first Chunin exams, but who didn't? And then Naruto opened his eyes. Opened up his Byakugan eyes. My god, what a cool character and what a sad death. He's gonna go in S tier for me. Him and Shino are like equal pegging in my books. Not in terms of fighting and all that, just in terms of love for the character. That's a nice way to word it. Good on you, Josh. Next up, Kurenai Sensei. Man, this one pains me. She's so sick. Her genjutsu, for a lack of dojutsu, her genjutsu is fucking phenomenal. And then they just sidelined her. They just made her a mother, which apparently is what happens to a lot of the other protagonists, female protagonists in Boruto. Have not watched Boruto yet, but I'm planning on it when there's more episodes out, because I'm a binge watcher. I don't like watching a show that is out, like still releasing episodes, except I am watching Attack on Titan right now. I've had to take a break. It's sad. Waffle. Yeah, they just fucking sidelined her. That was really sad. Because you don't see much of her, she's gonna have to be B for me. I do like her more than Lee. Next up. Man, I can already feel the tears. Asuma. The one who impregnated Kurenai. My guy got up in that genjutsu. Not gonna keep that in. If I'll cut it or bleep it, we'll see. Asuma Sensei. Great character. Great teacher. They really made his death emotional. By like, he was just there for most of the show. You're like, you see him fight every now and then, you're like, oh, he's pretty strong. Then they're like, boom, here's his backstory. Love him. Look how good of a teacher he is. Look how he's taught Shikamaru. Boom, boom, he did this, he did that. Oh, wow, he taught Naruto how to use his wind style a little. Sick, right? Boom, he done kills him. And he's just like, oh, what? But A. He's a high A for me. Fuck, maybe even S. I'll keep him S for now, and I'll probably move him later when we do a final run through the tiers. Or through the list. Might Guy. What can I say? What can I say? I'm kidding. Taijutsu Specialist. Madara Beater-upperist. Kakashi Competist. Is this all making sense? No? Okay, I'm just trying to rhyme. Sorry. My guy is cool. He's way cooler than Lee. I like Guy. He's also a little over the top like Lee is, and that Lee gets it from him. But he can put his money where his mouth is. As can Lee, but Guy can do it even better. Naturally, he's a Jonin. And he has to compete with Kakashi for like most of his life. But Guy, I don't know. Guy's different gravy, you know. He's just different gravy. Guy's built different. I think we're gonna put Guy. Oh, do I like Guy as much as I like Asuma? Or do I like Asuma as much as I like... Nah. But when I thought Guy was gonna die, I was almost as emotional as when Asuma died. I think Guy... Nah, Guy's going high A. Hiatus. Gaara. Frickin' Gaara. Ooh. Guys, if I'm... No word of a lie. Obviously, why would I lie? Gaara is in my top 5 and maybe even top 3 characters in the show. So he's an automatic S+ above Naruto. He's seeing a theme here, right? The people that are devoted to Naruto. Shikamaru only stayed on becoming a ninja to be guidance to Naruto. Gaara, the devoted friend to Naruto. Both of them. Sick. But Gaara's character development best, if not top 2 character arc in this show. There's one character, 2 characters maybe that I can think that had a better one slightly, but his arc was sick. Oh, they just took his whole character on a journey. It's beautiful. I love Gaara. And his voice. Okay. I do watch this dubbed. Oh, I did watch this dubbed, but I watch everything else subbed, don't worry. But his dub voice is really good. I don't know. It's so soothing. And intimidating at the same time. Big ups to the guy who voiced him. Gaara S+. Next up we have Shukaku. I'm not wrong in saying he's the weakest of the tailed beasts, right? He's also quite annoying. He does grow on you a little at the end, but throughout the entire thing, he's the most annoying tailed beast. I think I'll put him C tier. Next up is Tamari. She is involved in one of my favorite fights in Naruto. The Shikamaru Tamari Chunin exam fight. When you really see Shikamaru use his high IQ. Yes, I did find another way to bring up Shikamaru while talking about Tamari. She is, especially in the early stages of the show, she's the most badass kunoichi. She's the most badass kunoichi. And for that alone, she's gonna be F tier. I'm kidding. She's gonna be A tier as well. I don't like her as much as Tenten. Definitely like her more than Ino. But they do become pretty evil. They become pretty even towards the end. Yeah. Next up is Konkoro. Dude. This guy made me... Dudes. This guy made me want to buy puppets. Konkoro's puppets. Black Ant and Crow. So fucking cool. I would literally, if I could, buy like exact replicas and hang them behind me. Look creepy, but they are sick. He's up there. Besides Gaara, he's like my favorite sand ninja. Let's just put him in the list. No more ordering based on who I like more. It's getting too confusing. This dude, whose name I cannot remember. Could look him up quickly. Bucky. That's his name, Bucky. Hated him. Because he killed Genma, the dick. Genma was so cool. Even though he had COVID and all that. But Genma was really cool. And then Bucky just offed him. Just like that. Which made me hate him for the longest time. But he does have a bit of a turnaround. He does have a turnaround with Gaara's Kazekage. And he's all cool and shit. So he's going B tier. Sakura Haruno. What can I say? It's Sakura. The useless one that everybody says is useless. I honestly don't think she's as useless as everyone thinks. She doesn't do as much as Naruto and Sasuke in terms of Team 7. But she still does quite a bit, like, for the show. I like her. She is so A. She's A. Just putting anyone anywhere now. Aha! Damn it. What are their names again? I saw a meme that if you just Google those 2 guys from Naruto, these guys come up. And we'll learn their names at the same time. Let's do this. See that? I just typed those 2 guys. And those 2 guys in Naruto. Let's see. There they are. And there's the meme. Izumo and Kotetsu. They were bog standard tuning. Average tuning. They actually... I can't remember which one it was, but the one had a cool jutsu that they used against Hidan and Kakuzu when Asuma died. Rest in peace in the chat, please. One of them had a really, I think he like froze water or something like that. It had something to do with water, or he turned something into. I don't know. It was cool, but they did not do enough to stop Asuma from dying, unfortunately. Although I do really like them, but they're gonna go B tier. Next up is Ibiki. I really like Ibiki. He is intimidating and his summoning is cool as shit. You know the cat that does this? I'm pretty sure his summoning is that. Ibiki will also go B tier though. Next up is the dumpling lover Anko. And former victim to Orochimaru's mischievous deeds. She has a curse mark and everything. She's cool. She was... I'd say she... She's also B though. She's B to me. But she's very cool. It's cool that she has a lot of the same jutsus as Orochimaru. And now these two. I always get their names switched up. And I also think I might have switched their names when speaking about Baki. One is Hayate and one is Genma. And I can't remember if... I think I said he killed Genma. Baki killed Genma. But he could have killed Hayate. I need to think. Okay, I was wrong. Baki kills Hayate. Not Genma. So this one is Hayate. Sick character. When they do the flashback episode of him with that other ex-Anbu member during the war, that whole period of random fillers. And he's a sick swordsman. He's very sick. So we're going to put him also B though. He's sick but he's B, I guess. Yeah, I guess he has to go there. Next up is Genma. Genma's also badass. If I remember correctly, his jutsus all involve fire and earth style, and somehow that becomes like molten metal jutsu and all that stuff, which is very cool. But he's going there with them, all them proctors and stuff over there. Jiraiya, my favorite pervert. A man after my own taste. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. I'm not a pervert. Who doesn't love Jiraiya? His death. Psh, tears. Tons and tons of tears. I shed a lot of tears in this show. It's probably... that's why it's my favorite show. It's because it takes you on an emotional adventure. Jiraiya adopted the role of becoming a father figure to Naruto. Boy, did he teach Naruto a lot. And sacrifice himself for Naruto and for the Hidden Leaf. Hence, he is an S+ character. Next up is Gamabunto. What can I say? Coolest fucking summoning. S tier. Just like that. Oh, but nah, if I put him S tier, that means... Inoichi. Ino's dad. Ah, man, don't remind me of that scene. Fucking hell. Inoichi, A tier for me. The glue that held... one of the pieces of glue that held the allied forces together. That guy. His jutsu fucking sick. But his death, as well as Shikaku. Might as well do them both at the same time. But because of Shikamaru, Shikaku's S tier for me. Man. That episode hit me hard. And they were so calm in their deaths. They were like, yep, let's just pass on a little bit of advice and goodbye. Meteor. Dead. That was so sad. Next up is Sasuke. Now, I have mixed feelings about Sasuke. Like, a lot of the show is just centered around trying to get him and other shit gets in the way. But that guy's a dick. Like, he treated Naruto like piss. Worse than piss. But he's still really sick. But also extremely arrogant. Like, it's fairly understandable because of what he went through. But he took it a little too far. But then at the end of Shippuden, man, that final valley fight, when he finally acknowledges Naruto, and it's just like, I can only put him in S tier. I can't put him any lower. My channel will have to be removed if I put him any lower. But I liked these characters for a longer time than but I did like him a lot at the end. But he's not S plus for me. Can't be. Choji's dad. Choza. Jeez, when he fought against Pain with Kakashi. That was another scene that made me like Choji a lot and make me feel really sorry for him. When you think Choza's gonna die and he gets revived. Fuck me. Sad part. But he's going A tier as well. I can't remember Shino's dad's name. But you don't really see much of him. See, I have to put him in B tier. He's cool, but B tier. Is this Hinata's dad or Neji's dad, huh? Because they're twins. Who really knows? If it was Neji's dad, A tier. If it was Hinata's dad, C tier, then A tier. So A tier it is. Choza's better than him. Orochimaru. One of my most hated characters. Because everything he did upset me so much. But the guy's a genius. And they do you know those last 10, I guess less than 10, like last 4 or 5 episodes, 6 episodes of Shippuden, where he's just weird, him and Yamato? What was that? That was fucking weird. But I did really like him around the time of the war. And he is a sick villain. He's a really sick villain. So we're gonna put him in. He has to be S tier, doesn't he? Nah. He's A tier for me. I can't. Next up, Gaara's dad. I think it's Gaara's dad. The 4th Kazekage. Yeah, 4th Kazekage. The worst father there ever was. No doubt about that. I cannot. He's going on Kiba level. That's how bad he is. Actually, that's very unfair to Kiba. No, Kiba's E tier now. The Sound 4. The Stressful Bunch. I really thought they were gonna kill the team that got sent to rescue Sasuke. They seemed so OP. And then Shippuden starts, you're like, oh my god, they were weak as shit. I'm like, they created a barrier that the 3rd Hokage couldn't escape from. But then they were actually really weak. What was with that? And I have to put them in. I hated them though. I really hated them. I'm putting them. Now these are going in E tier. And then she's going in D tier. She was the coolest. I don't know, I liked her jutsu music. It was almost like she was a sound ninja. My favorite villain is up next. Like my favorite out and out villain. Not a villain that becomes good. Kimimaro. What a fucking Keke Genkai this guy has. That sounded weird to say. Keke Genkai this guy. Bars. Man, imagine you could shoot bones out of your fingers like bullets. Or just pull out a bone and it's a sword. Kibimaru, I don't know, I really, really liked him. And his fight with Gaara. Oh, beautiful fucking fight. When Gaara comes to save Lee on his first turnaround as a good guy. Man. Oh, is he A or S for me? I'm putting him in... it's A, but fuck me. He was my favorite villain. For a long time. Next up, everybody. Woo! We have... Kakashi. Now you guys finally get to see who my favorite character is. And I'm probably going to spend 10 minutes talking about him. This guy is getting his own tier. Hey. And I am calling it the Kakashi tier. My favorite character hands down. Even planning on getting a tattoo of Kakashi in the next few months. We'll see how things go. Man, the amount of times this guy made me emotional through stuff that was sad, through stuff that was happy, through his fighting ability, just gave me goosebumps. He's just, he's the perfect character for some, I don't know. I have issues, I think, because a lot of these characters I like when they're cold. They're like generally cold characters, and then they show affection, and then the tears just run. There's one specific scene that I can remember off the top of my head. There's a lot more scenes that I found more emotional, but this one stuck in my head for some reason. After Naruto's in the tree, after speaking to Nagato, defeating Nagato, and he gets out the tree and he collapses, and Kakashi's just there and catches him on his back. Man, I cried so hard there. Like, for that scene, and then when he speaks afterwards to the whole village. Fuck. Man, Kakashi is... I wish I had a Kakashi in my life, honestly. I really, really like that guy. Next up, Kabuto. Ayo, what's up? It's the Zeals that's editing this video. This video is long as shit, so I'm splitting it into 2 parts. If this part receives enough love, part 2 will be out next week. As always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments or via my socials, which are in the descriptions. And peace.